What goes up and goes down, but always remains in the same place?
Pass.
What musical instrument was traditionally played to wake up soldiers?
A trumpet.
The rule by a few wealthy people over a lot of others is called what?
Pass.
What is the term for a stable, well-established stock based on the term for a $10 poker bet?
Double pass.
What instrument in an automobile measures distance traveled?
The odometer.
What goes up and goes down, but always remains in the same place?
Double pass.
The rule by a few wealthy people over everyone else is called what?
A double pass.
Time. How did that go?
I blew that. That was horrible.
Okay. Well, Hot Wings might do the same. He's going to get fussy by that first question. That's my prediction. That's why it was there. Hold on. Let's wave him in. Hot Wings walks back in, does a brief stutter step dance with Muffin the dog.
Yeah, no.
Ankle biter of all ankle biters.
She's been bugging the snot out of me today, thinking that I'm made of sausages. There she is again. I know there's food up here, but I gave you a liver treat.
She likes to jump up on Hot Wings' thighs and do a big old stretch.
Mm-hmm.
And she stays there until Hot Wings looks at her, and then she makes eye contact with him. She's like, "You don't love me, do you?"
Mm-hmm. Hot Wings, you ready?
Yes.
All right. Hot Wings. Jennifer's on hold. Her score is recorded. Her time is recorded. Your turn on Dumber Than the Show trivia for $600 begins in 3, 2, 1. What goes up and goes down, but always remains in the same place?
Pass.
What musical instrument was traditionally played to wake up soldiers?
A bugle.
The rule by a few wealthy people over the rest of the people is called what?
Again?
The rule by a few wealthy people over everyone else is called what?
Oligarchy.
What is the term for a stable, well-established stock based on the term for a $10 poker bet?
Pass.
What instrument in an automobile measures distance traveled?
A speedometer. Or, I'm sorry, an odometer.
What goes up and down but remains always in the same place?
Stock market.
What is the term for a stable, well-established stock based on the term for a $10 poker bet?
Ante. I don't know.
Time. How'd you do?
I don't play poker, as you might imagine. I don't know. I mean, I'm never big on riddles. So, I mean, I'm not sure.
That first question, even though it's a riddle, I got it right away.
Did you?
I'm 99% sure I know exactly what it is, and I suck at riddles and trivia.
Well, we'll find out. Maybe we found mixing them together is your Reese's Peanut Butter
What
Cup.
is this weird universe I found myself in?
All right, let's see how it goes. Jennifer, welcome back.
Thank you.
What goes up and goes down, but always remains in place? Hot Wings said the stock market. Jennifer passed and then passed the second time. Kelly.
Is it stairs?
Stairs. Stairs is the answer.
Oh,
Oh, man.
I was thinking like temperature.
I thought a seesaw.
What?
Oh, that would be good, yeah.
That would might have had to take that one. What musical instrument was traditionally played to wake up soldiers? Hot Wings said a bugle. Jennifer said a trumpet. The answer is bugle. They are two different instruments, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
they
a
are.
Trumpet
bugle
has
doesn't have
valves. Sorry, Jennifer.
Yeah.
1-0 Hot Wings. The rule by a wealthy few over the rest is known as what? Hot Wings passed. Jennifer passed. Hot Wings came back and said an oligarchy. Jennifer passed a second time. It is an oligarchy. If you're not sure what that means, read the news.
Yeah.
What is the term for a stable, well-established stock based on the term for a $10 poker bet? Hot Wings said, I don't play poker, passed, and then came back and said ante. Jennifer was a double pass immediately. You might have gotten hung up a bit too much on the poker part because I'll bet it's a term you heard. It is a strong, stable, well-established stock. Anybody?
A hold?
It's a blue chip.
Oh.
A blue chip in poker is apparently worth $10.
Yep.
I didn't know a blue chip meant stable. I thought it just meant like, oh, that's a
Yeah.
big company.
I didn't know either.
That's what I always thought.
Like,
Honestly,
I thought,
that's what I thought
GE
too.
is a blue chip stock. So, and now it makes sense, blue chip, but
2-0 Hot Wings. So I think you got it. What instrument in an automobile measures the distance traveled? Hot Wings said speedometer. Odometer. Good catch. Jennifer said odometer. You're both correct, and Hot Wings wins 3-1.
I'm glad that I won. But yeah, I didn't feel good about it. I was feeling real shaky.
Yeah, good thing you corrected yourself on odometer, because if you hadn't, you would have been tied, and Jennifer would have beat you on time by a few seconds.
It would have been 2-1.
Man.
Well, I got immediately thrown off because when you said what instrument on a car, because there was already an instrument question, I
You
was
said
like,
bugle?
a bugle? I go, an instrument on a car? Oh.
Derp, derp, derp.